platform.
Cleans him up. Top of off. That's the line. 3 down the leg side. Looks like he couldn't get it. And I think the youngsters overcome with a bit of emotion to go with it. Didier Bargava strikes back. Lost his off stump.
Strikes. Bhargava just adjusting this line and length, and he has no clue, slight movement.
Much better approach and beautifully driven. That is a stunning shot. What a way to get off the mark. It's a square drive, just lent upon.
Place of the blade from Uae Vs. This time Mohammad Wasim comes down the track. First maximum from the blade of big lad Captain Mohammad Wasim, taking on Tilipan.
And I will possesses the noise was a very toey one. Mid-on is right on the edge, so there is risk involved. The edge of the 30-yard circle, but the power of Wasim, it really does. Big again. 6 more. It's not a T20 we're playing, but Wasim is showing that T20 power. He was cleaned up. Square drive again, and the same result again. Going to be 4 more. This time.
Width offered, easy pickings, very strong through the offside ball, racing towards the fence. Back-to-back boundaries for Uae Vs. Yes, these products, especially the youngsters coming from the academy, and in the meanwhile, Uae continues to find the gap, especially against the fast bowlers. And there you go, there was a chance put on by the fielder. The ball will race to the fence. Yet another boundary. Lucky escape for Mohammad Wasim on strike. Width offered on the back foot, and it's a maximum over the point fielder. Excellent shot by Mohammad Wasim.
Short and wide, and made full use of it. That's traveled a lot.
Never say that when Mohammad Wasim is on strike. Dancing down the track.
Dancing down, and that's a big one. You could hear the call of captain.
Once again, whenever I say this, and Wasim has something up his sleeves, go straight over the bowler.
It's gone a long way. Look at those. Look at the swing of the bat. Where's the ball? And it's gone out of the ground.
Can create the chance. It's a 6 number 3, goes down on one knee. Mohammad Wasim, monstrous hitting.
Wasim. Slog sweep over mid-wicket. No fielders there. A very safe shot. It has to be safe.
He was getting the turn with the new ball. Welcome to Vinod Bhaskaran. With a boundary on the back foot, finds the council. Brilliant picking shot. Goes down on one knee and with ease clears the final.
One more known as a batter in the team. That was a wide one and put away. That was a very loose ball to start with.
For that 400 mark, UAE goes big towards the comb box. Excellent shot to go past the 50, Mohammad Wasim. The first 50 in this edition of ACC Men's Premier Cup.
In 36 innings. And what a way to bring it. That's gone a long way as well. Beg your pardon, it's List A cricket.
He's going after Chandra Mohan, not in control, taking the thick outside edge races over the third man region. What matters is the 4 runs for Mohammad Wasim and more runs for UAE. Width offered and easy picking, goes over the extra cover, 1 bounce. The wicket. so far in this innings. Yes and no. But at last, managing to put that in the gap. No protection in the deep for Vritya. Timing and placement perfect.
See, still in both the groups, all the 8 teams have a very good chance. That's a big one again. That's almost gone off the ground as well.
Yeah, an almighty strike for Eritrea Dutta, because he just doesn't have the tools that you need to contain this man. It's such a natural swing of the bat, isn't it? He's so much power. On destiny still, despite losing a game. 50 for Vritya Aravind. It's been a stylish, elegant innings. He's looked completely nonplussed. He looks up to the heavens and he points his bat over to his mum and dad, who are about 20 yards across to the right there. 18 ball.
Vritya showing his class, continuing, carrying with his good form, and that's played against the turn through the cover region. What a shot that was. Yeah, Manpreet not happy.
That's the off break, helped around the corner. Outfield is quick and the angle of the fielder is wrong. It's going to be 4 more. Crashes into the Turkish Airlines advertising triangle. Easy. That's why he's tossing in these leg breaks. That's the power. Boom is right, Sharid. 4 more into the 80s now. Mohammed Wasim. Boy, stage me and Sharid might come up and say hello. 6 from the moment it left the bat. And that fan there with an umbrella may have needed to use it. There's a bit of a watching. There's still 30 overs to bat after this one.
Look at that whip off his bat. Just a flick of wrist.
Iconic one though. That is massive. Absolutely huge. Pongo down the ground. About to make a 56 ball one.
That's humongous. He's hit the wall.
Went for 6. And then he got out soon after. 4 more. Short, wide, not a good delivery. And right now, Uae on 99. And there it is. What an innings it's been. Hasn't got there with a big bludgeoning power hit because he hasn't needed to. He has made a 62 ball century. And he says to Kushal Malla, that's what you do. You take your helmet off. You acknowledge the crowd. You acknowledge your teammates. 3 balls slower than Malla's, but nonetheless impressive. It contains 10 sixes, 5 fours. It's the 7th century of the tournament. 498 they made in an ODI. This isn't an official ODI, but the 200s come up in 23 overs. The perfect cover drive. Wasim shows he is. You see 10 and over very regularly. Oh, huge. Huge. Look out up top. That is massive. Wasim, he is simply awesome.
Look at that hit. Strong man, Mohammad Wasim goes big straight over the bowler. Yet another maximum for Mohammad Wasim. Talking about the trouble. This one sharply coming into Vritya Arvind. Lucky runs for Vritya. Thilipan was a bit slow. The ball wins the race and Vritya moves to.
Hit into the leg side. Small boundary. 6 more. It's a miss hit. And it still goes for 6. Oh, cricket ground.
62 meters boundary on the leg side and miss it, and still going past for Mohammad Wasim. And going down on one knee, swept behind the square, ball racing towards the fence, dealing in boundaries. Mohammad Wasim moves to 125 with that 4.
Down the ground. 6 more, and that has caused real damage. A dent into the sight screen. This blew over. Look it over.
Dealing in boundaries, Mohammad Wasim this time targeting the side screen. Lucky escape for cameraman. Brave enough to be seated.
Tossed up and completely miss it for 4. If he's got half of that, that's going to go out of the ground. And Dutta's part.
Low full toss, goes down on one knee. Out of the park goes Mohammad Wasim, sends Datta once again out of the park with that maximum.
It's 246 for 1.
him and Rohan Mustafa. Coming down the track, goes big over the extra cover. Yet again, a maximum for Mohammad Wasim.
You've got a feel for Puri here. He hasn't done a lot wrong. Deep on the leg side. Only 4 men allowed out at this stage. So he's got long off and long on out. And then 2 others in the deep and darted in outside the off stump. Tosses it up. Brave bowling from the youngster. 150 to Mohammad Wasim's name. It's come without a care in the world, with power of real world-class ball striking. Straight down the ground, 6 more. All too easy right now for Mohammad Wasim. Again, this isn't even out of the middle of the bat, and the umpires are going to be getting repetitive strain. 61 for 1.
Short of words, it looks like a highlight. It's just 4s and 6s from Mohammad Wasim.
Into the block hole, powered down the ground, 4 more. That's not a bad delivery, it's just an excellent shot. Wasim always putting on a batting clinic here. How to now, there's a man down there. Can he get the catch? He can. Big moment. And the youngster's got a second. That may stem the flow, because Wasim was going at nearly 200 and well bowled. Credit to the youngster.
Full marks to this youngster. Just surprising Wasim with that back of line delivery. Short delivery and excellent catch taken. The third man. Inside out. Vritti Arvind. Though he has lost his captain, but he continues to get those boundaries for UAE. Vritti moves to 87. Not a poor delivery, but look at that adjustment, Sharad.
Yeah, you could see him bending his back.
Arvind making room and found the gap. No protection in the deep ball. Races towards the fence. Back-to-back boundary for Vritti Arvind.
From a long time, actually.
Loud appeal. Caught in front. The finger goes up. It's a duck for Ramesh Shahzad. Excellent piece of bowling by Vinod Bhaskaran.
That looked a close one, unless he has got an inside edge.
Cut hard. Finds the gap. Ball races towards the fence. Off the mark. Asif Khan Behrouz with the boundary. The run machine is out here in Nepal. Playing that blinder. Talking about the blinder, we have Asif Khan Behrouz dealing in boundaries. Hit hard.
We have come here a long way to watch him bat. Hasn't it added? And that's given. Tried to flick it off the back foot, and Vinod gets a second one. The big Asif Khan, the big wicket of Asif goes.
Arm delivery. Misses the line completely. Straight away he knows, not at all waiting for the decision. On 99, Vritti Arvind. Very watchful. There you go, Vritti, the wonder kid of UAE. Yet another century, making his parents proud, making everyone here and back home. There you go, the parents of Vritti Arvind. Young lad, he has that knack of scoring those hundreds for UAE, and he loves to play here, Sharad.
What an emotional moment for his parents. Going to play for a long time for UAE, and that's a big wicket. Rohan goes. It's back-to-back wickets coming for Singapore. That's a good catch by Modi. That turned and jumped, took the outside edge of Rohan, and he walks away. Up. Look at that. Turn and bounce. Nicely taken. Juggled it a bit. Did well to manage to over the 15 runs mark as Manpreet comes in from the Chobar end. And nicely guides that down to the third man region. Another 4. Started off well, Ayan Khan.
More bit by bit, piece by piece. Back to the cricket. We have a critical partnership here for UAE to get up to 450, 400 plus. Ayan Khan is going to need to combine with smash the other all the way around the ground. I think these two are just going to knock it around wisely and still find boundaries. That's how quick the leapfrog into first, depending upon the margin of victory. Good stroke. Fine leg is up in the circle, and oh no, one of our ground staff has actually been struck there. I don't think they could get out of the way of it. Hope they're alright. And definitely more difficult up at Mopani. Oh, brilliant stroke. Brilliant stroke. Inside out, extra cover. Maybe 1 or 2 bounces and 4 runs. You won't have seen it go to the rope.
That's edged away. Vacant, no slip. Short third man in place and goes playing with the spin. That's trashed away. No fielders moved there. Could see the deep cover fielders just standing.
Well, nearly 12 and over to get there. Going to be 4 more, isn't it? The outfield's very, very quick indeed. Over pitched, and now Manpreet Singh starting to get the treatment, and it's Ayan Khan who's playing. Prasad, ACC even. And that's going to be run surely. Yeah, 6 of them out towards where Nepal were training just a few moments ago. Khan gets a maximum now. Oh, this is going to get very ugly for Singapore. 42 bowled, 363 for 5,000 that couldn't get in on the main road. How appetizing would that be as this is slapped away for 4 more, the leg cutter. What would that be like on Saturday? Mahmoud Wazeem as Didier Bargava returns. And as soon as we say top of the 4s list, he extends that lead. 1 bounce. Might have been going for the maximum.
Advitya, the other youngster from Singapore, couple of wickets to his name, goes big in the slot, out of the park. It's a Vritya show now.
Was in the slot, being honest. Exactly where Aravind wanted it, the shorter side of the ground. I think Aravind might have been looking at the big screen. He saw the leading 4 hitters and he said, God, I've got to start clearing. He'll get a double 100. There is time. And that's what he's thinking about now. He's saying he got close before, dropped in the crowd. Oh no, sir. Burst through your hands. That was a chance to take a Viridia Aravind 6.
Swing deep in the grease and look at that shot, targeting that shorter boundary, and he has been dropped on 130.
Oh, my friend up in the crowd. 26s. Not going to be 6, but it'll be 4 more. Aravind right now is hunting down 200. 6 overs to go. Don't go anywhere. He could well get
go
there.
For those big shots.
Little leg cutter rolled out, and Ayan Khan says, thank you very much. 50, just another day at the office for this young man. 41 deliveries.
Counter-attack was brilliant by Kushal Malla.
The helicopter's out, and it's chopping into the deep. Another one dropped up there. 150 up to his parents. He thanks them. It's come off 126 deliveries, and there's a real chance of 200 soaring into the skies. Really. More muscle, and it's going to be more runs. 6 more of them. Varithia is hunting down what would be a maiden double 100 in any stage at the ACC Men's Premier Cup.
Ramesh Kalimutu is under the hammer. A full toss, and look at that wrist coming into play, finding that maximum yet again in this over. Vritya. This is Ayan Khan in the slot, goes big. The little man sends the big man Tilipan out of the park, straight over the side screen. Maximum for Ayan Afzal.
I've never made 100 for the UAE. Right in the slot, into the arc, and out of the ground.
Asif Khan Behruz, now Ayan Afzal Khan changing the gears, getting that thick outside, flies over the short third man region. A boundary for Ayan Afzal Khan. 4 runs for Ayan and more runs for UAE.
Yeah, they put on 127, and they're smearing the ball to all parts. 6, 4, 4, a couple of wides in between there as well. This over's already gone for 16.
Try get that single. Ayan this time goes big towards the deep mid wicket. Little man getting those big runs for his team. Ayan Afzal Khan.
He wants to face another one. This is the biggest hit of the lot. It's to the longer side of the ground. It's about 70 metres, I reckon. He's got a clear. He's cleared. Are dropping. Aravind wants a double 100, but has he held out? No, he hasn't. It's been put down, and it's been put down over the rope, I think, for 6. And look at the joy from Ayan Khan.
Get to that 200. Ritti Arvind staying strong into the crease and goes big. The fielder, the long off, helping Ritya to survive yet again.
6 more up in the grass banks. That's the only person who'll catch that. It's gone over their heads. Aravind, I think he knows he can get to 200.
Reach to his 100, and in the process, UAE go past 450 for the first time in List A game, 50-over format, and they're loving it, the crowd.
Isn't it? This one's gone over the offside man out there. Should take the catch. He does. And for the second time, Aravind, well, he falls shy of what would be the most remarkable, the most incredible double 100. But it's hit to get past deep cover. Would have been a wide if he left it alone. But Aravind, in the hunt for 200, perishes.
Twice in a week's time, misses the chance to go past 200 mark.
It's worth Sanchit Sharma, the new man to the crease. And he is going to start with a boundary. He says all the other youngsters are doing it. Why can't I?
On a roll here, UAE batters, they're enjoying the...
Good were those 2 innings. As Ayan Khan has a real chance of getting to that 100, but he holds out. He picks out the man. You can understand why he was going for it. And if that had gone 5 yards over his head, he'd have been 20 away.
Wonderful innings coming to an end, and well judged catch taken in the deep, waited and waited. Safe hands. Wicket number...
Runs flying everywhere. No bowler has been spared or continues to be spared. It's 4 more now. Sharma gets to double figures, helped around the corner. Powered this total. Made it look easy. Could be another wicket. Can it be a 4th for the youngster? It is. And he can hold his head up high on his 50-over debut for Singapore. Everyone else is hidden away wide outside the off stump. And he ends up taking the catch himself. Wickets continue to fall late in the innings as may happen the next one to go. He's gone for just 1. It's 468 for 8.
That he needs to connect the ball. This time he connects in the air. Fielder settling. An excellent catch taken by Puri.
Oh, Junaid, what have you done? Oh, you can't blame the bat, Junaid. Come on. Action aplenty at the death, and something for Ramesh Kalamuthu to take dot wicket. We haven't seen much of that on this scorecard, and credit to the youngster. Holds his nerve. Not happy, Junaid Siddique, nor were the crowd. They were on their feet. They knew where he was targeting. They knew. Last ball of the innings. Zahoor Khan throws everything at it. Might give the youngster another chance. And would you believe it? I don't know how UAE have been bowled out from the very final delivery of the innings. We have seen action aplenty. 3rd wicket, 471 from their 50 overs. I'm almost certain it's the highest total in their 50-over history.
Once again, it's young Puri keeping an eye on the ball till the last moment, and look at that dive. An excellent catch to get rid of Zahoor Khan. The only positive as of now for Singapore is they have taken all the 10 wickets of UAE.
Scored carnage, at times chaotic scenes on this historic ground. 174 for Aravind, 160 for Wasim. Covers on as a precaution for the moment. There's the bowling figures, 8 of them, and really just Manpreet Singh and Vinath Bhaskaran that were spared, although credit.
That's the first ball for you. Oh, that's chopped on nearly to the stumps. Good start by Junaid.
On the money straight away, Junaid Siddiqui. It's Junaid Siddiqui running in. Driven nicely, finds the gap, chase for Mohammad Wasim. Look at that sprint from Mohammad Wasim, but unable to stop. Ball wins the race. Strikes Junaid Siddiqui. Strikes early for UAE. On the back foot goes Rangarajan and
completely late there. Yeah, you could see the ball hitting the middle and leg stump before the back. They're going to be on the another team, the 3rd team. And as that's flashed away, and that's gone all the way, it seems. Gone for a 6.
get his first maximum. Slashed hard. There was a fielder stationed at the third man region, but clears the boundary with ease of trouble Kuwait. But Yasin Patel came to their rescue. Nice looking shot in the meanwhile. Waited for the delivery on the back foot, rolled his wrist towards the square leg region, ends the over with a boundary. 5 gone, 29 for the loss of 1.
Over. That's not bad in a 50 overs game. Need to carry on from here, and that's well played. Sweep shot from Badelia.
Score moves to 33. Nicely played, waited for the delivery. Racing towards the third man region. Back-to-back boundaries for Bahadelia.
There is some.
Once again, playing towards the third man region is chased by Aryan Lakra. Valiant effort. Ball wins the race. 3-4s in a row for Bahadelia and Singapore.
Got the slips out now.
Easy chance. No mistake this time by Junaid Siddiqui. Trying out too many things. Loses his shape. Bahadelia wanted to sweep. Getting the top edge.
Yeah, that was a top edge, an easy catch taken in the short fine leg by Junaid. You could see, flighted it, gave a bit of. That slashed away handsomely between the cover and point region. Goes away for 4 runs again. Datta getting a move on. Grass cutters and the super stoppers. That would help. And that's a big swing. Pulled it away handsomely for a huge 6, that is. That's gone a long way.
On Junaid Siddiqui. Hitting the deck hard on the back foot goes Datta towards the mid wicket. He's dealing in bound.
He's playing his natural game, Captain Datta. Goes again. This time along the ground. In that vacant mid wicket region. Runs away to the boundary again. Probably too ambitious. And makes room, Datta. What a shot that was. Using the shorter boundary in the offside. Goes for a 6.
Grimaces because he knows this is a good shot. It's a very stylish one. He's taken that off middle stump. Heard a lot of talk the last few days. He exposed all 3 stumps. Yeah! This time it's through the gate. And Ayan Khan says, you might hit me for 6, but I'll get you out eventually. And there's something.
That's some ball. What a comeback ball that was after getting hit for back-to-back boundaries. Ball that a bit flatter. On the stumps, you miss, I hit, says Ayan Khan. Runs to the boundary. And what a shimmy that was. Oh, that's a close one. Big appeal. And he's gone. Modi goes for 0. Oh yes, the UAE are celebrating. That's a high 5 or a hip 5.
Oh, this looks pretty plumb, doesn't it? It's turned quite sharply. Did it hit him in line was the only question. Mustafa thought so. All of these spin bowlers. Picked up into the leg side. It's the short side. All the way. A maximum.
See the Rohan slightly pitched it up. Manpreet going over that mid-wicket boundary. Bullet balls being thrown at us by Shapur, Hamid and Zadran. That's another boundary for Manpreet.
The ability to stream these matches, televise them. And the track, good strike from Singh and gets enough of it for 6. It's a really good shot. Hits with the spin.
Played with the turn, made some room. Got to the pitch of the ball and hit it cleanly. It's good for the game. The game is growing in Asia especially, and you could see another shot down the ground by Manpreet. He's looking solid.
No sponsor.
Net run rate. And they have a good chance. Once again, taking that edge. Get someone else in the first slip. It was the Mayappan and the ball races towards the fence. Another chance gone begging.
It had the 4 associate teams present. Ireland and Afghanistan didn't have test status at that point. That's driven and a rather comical sliding effort from
hovering in at 13.6.
Brilliant shot. A bit fuller. Trying to bowl that Yorker. Misses the line. UAE posting 472. A loud appeal. Took no time. Straight away raises the finger.
Can see big amount of turn, probably hitting back of the leg, going down the leg.
build up between Nepal and UAE lately here. Flick of the wrist, trying to clear that square leg region. Clears with ease. Brilliant shot. Goes to his 50 with that maximum. Manpreet is on song here.
That's a nice pick of short sixes. Playing with Zahur Khan's angle, ball coming in. Right shot to play with a short boundary in the leg side. Zahur running into ball. Continuing from the over end, and it's slashed away. Manpreet. That's a firm, strong shot. Played it on the rise. See his bowlers in form. That's a full toss. Helped on the way. That's a 6. Cleared the boundary easily.
Juicy full toss. The man in form, Manpreet Singh, following this match in Nepal as well as around the world. Once again finds the gap. Quick lighting outfield. No stopping. Ball wins the race. Yet again Manpreet Singh getting a boundary, getting better of Zahur Khan. And get his 100. Way outside the off stump. Dancing down the track. And play towards the deep extra cover.
That's all I need. Cleaned him up. Number 6 goes to Karthik Mayappan, and Manpreet Singh's dreams of a century. More leg breaks, but that is a very good googly. Angling in, and it just clips the leg stump, just does enough. Tempting one to go at. This will be the good angle. Yep. Big shot down the ground. He's got a good strike rate for a reason, and he sent a few of the catering staff scuppering, and one of them, third of the sittings, have a go.
There you go. That strike rate. He's showing his skills. See the catering.
Edge wide of the first slip. Backward point, just gives it up as soon as it comes off the bat. Not really try and hit some boundaries. No, this one he's attempted. It's a bit more like it. May have a boundary check. I'm not sure the umpire's certain whether that's 4 or 6. Help.
He got some hitting in his own bowling. Probably want to give it back to the UAE bowlers a bit.
All about your wrist position, your release point. And that one too full. I think that was the leg break, over pitched. Should be really aiming, unless it's a left-hander, to bowl at least. Big shot into the offside, and it's been put down.
On defending each and every delivery. We're talking about the dot deliveries. The very next delivery played towards the fine leg region, a vacant region, and a boundary, or else find new fresh legs. In the meanwhile, it's Surendran getting a boundary, a quicker delivery outside the off stump, and plays in the gap. Ball races towards the fence.
He's still in the negative. Philippan goes down the ground, gets a boundary 4, 1 bounce. That group where ramped around the corner, ramped 1 bounce 4. Good honesty from the fielder and the umpire.
On strike, runs in Junaid. Goes big, mid-off, up, clears him with ease. And the hands goes up of the on-field umpire. It's the maximum for Tilipan.
36-6 in this match.
If we talk about the 50 overs format, well led by Nizakat Khan. In the meanwhile, coming back to TU, this continues. Played towards long of Rohan Mustafa. At last, Surendran departs. Sanchit Mohan Sharma gets a wicket. Safe
Hit it over the top. Surendran could only manage to the hand. Good fun down there, Asif man. Oh, that's inside edged. Past the keeper. Thilapan getting that French cut out.
In a hurry to finish this match early. Nicely played. Flick of the wrist. A well-deserved 50 by Tilipan. of 54 balls. He had a partnership with Surendran. Once Surendran departed, Tilipan still out there in the middle. Tilipan this time goes towards the long of Rohan Mustafa, settling down. An easy catch. He doesn't make mistake. So wicket number 2 for Sanchit Mohan Sharma.
Yeah, that went high in the air. This time Tilipan giving it all. Swung the bat hard, went really high, and Rohan getting under it comfortably took a good neat catch.
To Kalimuttu. There you go. Straight towards long of Rohan Mustafa, once again settling. And this time he drops. And Ramesh Shahzad has enjoyed that.
And that's bowled him. Zahu Khan, the perfect Yorker he could have bowled. Hitting the bottom of middle and off.
Reverse swing. Trying to go for the helicopter shot. Never took off for Ramesh Kalimuttu. Cleans him up with Zahur Khan. Look at that reverse swing. Shamim, Suhas, Paresh. Nicely played by young Bhargava, showing some skills of his batting here in TU. Go straight over the... So with that dot delivery, the end of 50 overs. Some resistance has been shown by the Singapore batters. A thumping victory for UAE, winning by 201 runs. It's beautiful ground, and the batting card of Singapore, they struggled at the top of the order. Rangarajan went out cheaply. Datta showed some resistance, scoring 38. Bahadelia made 6. 7 bowlers have been used by the captain. Pick of the bowler Ayan Afzal Khan, couple of wickets in his 10 overs, 53 runs gave away. And Mayappan, these two spinners. Batting first, UAE posted that mammoth total of 471. Record has been created, history has been created by UAE for the first time.